curry beef pie. What makes this so special is the crust. It's got a sesame seed crust, and it's going to be a curry beef pie, and I'm going to be using a Caribbean style curry today. And first thing we want to do is preheat your oven to 350 degrees. I'm cooking outside today, and I've got heat on this side, and nothing in the center where the pie plate's going to go. So I'm at 350 degrees. We're going to make the crust first of all. I'm going to take an egg, one egg, and I'm going to beat it. The recipe for this is below in the comments section. A half cup of water. Let's mix that in. Half a teaspoon of salt. I've got some baking powder. A teaspoon. I've got some psyllium. Just a tablespoon of psyllium. Just going to mix that up. And I've got some extra virgin olive oil. So in that goes. I've got some almond flour. Got some coconut flour. There we go. And some sesame seeds. I've got a pretty large pie plate, and I've greased it with some butter. It's deep dish. And I'm just going to take this mixture and put it into the pie plate. And we're just going to spread it along the bottom and up the sides. You can use your fingers if you like. There we go. I used a spatula and my fingers, and if you grease your fingers, it'll spread a lot easier. So I've got it up the sides. It looks like that. Nice and even. Next step is we're at 350 degrees here. I'm going to bake this for 10 to 15 minutes. I want to get some nice color into it. So I'm going indirect here, or you can go into the oven. And in the meantime, we're going to start the veg here. So I'll put this on. I've got some olive oil. I'm going to put my celery in first. And I'm going to put my onion in, chopped onion. And last, 1 to 2 cloves of minced garlic. I used to put a little bit of carrot in there, but carrot's too carby. It's not worth it for me. But I need the onion in there. So the goal here is to saute this so that your celery is cooked. You want to taste it and make sure that it's cooked to your preference. You don't want crunchy celery in your curry beef pie. So I'm just going to saute this and then reserve it on a plate. Okay, that took about 10 minutes. Everything worked out perfectly here. The crust is nice brown in it. We'll take that out. There we go. I'll just let that sit for a minute. The vegetables are sauteed nicely, so I'm just going to reserve them on this plate. Yeah, and I tasted the celery, and there's no crunch to it. It's nice and soft. Okay, next step is I want to take this to a medium-high heat, and I've got 2 pounds of ground beef. I have 2 types here. I've got some regular and I've got some lean. And we're just going to fry this up. Okay, while this is cooking, we're going to make the sauce. I've got a half cup of boiling water. We're going to add in some Better Than Bouillon. And it's Better Than Bouillon roasted beef base. It's really good stuff, and it's concentrated. So in that goes. And it's just a teaspoon. We're just going to dissolve that. Now to the water, we're going to add in some fresh cracked pepper. Going to add in some thyme, some dried thyme, some kosher salt. This is coming along nicely. Get all the pink out. And I've got some curry, a tablespoon of curry. And my curry of choice for this dish is Caribbean style curry. This is from Barbados, this one. And if you want an Indian curry, I'm going to suggest, there's no problem with that, but put some garam masala in too. it'll make it pop. So we're just dissolving this. Smells good. There, that's nicely cooked. What I'm going to do now is take some of this liquid off. There, I took out the liquid. Now what we want to do is take our really nice curry mixture here and pour it into the beef. And we'll just bring that up to speed. Stir it and toss it. And we're going to put in our vegetables. Smells great. Okay, that's good. I'm going to turn this off. Move that. Bring the pie shell over. And we're going to pour this mixture into the crust. And it's not watery at all. And we'll just pat that down. This is going to be 4 large servings. And now what we're going to put on the top is I made some Cauli Mash. So this is my Cauli Mash recipe. And it's basically cauliflower with some butter and some cream cheese in it. And I made 2 cups here, but I might not use it all. I might save some for cauliflower latkes for breakfast. So I just want to, I'm trying to make a complete meal here. I think I can use it all. Spread it out to the edge just like icing. Best you can. Doesn't need to be perfect. And now for the top, you can either put on a garlic salt or onion salt, whatever you like. But what I'm going to do today is I'm going to put on some everything bagel seasoning. Just sprinkle a little bit on the top. There you go. And I'm going to cover it the best that I can. I don't want to stick to the Cauli Mash too much. And I'm going to put it in. We're still at 350 degrees. I'm going to put this in for about 30 to 40 minutes indirect until it's hot and bubbly. Okay, so I went 350 degrees for exactly 30 minutes on this grill. And it's got a really nice looking crust. I just had a little peek. Let's see what it's all about here. Look at that. It smells really good too. I like the everything bagel seasoning on there. So I want this to set up probably for, I'm going to say a good hour. If you were to dig into this now, it would just be a sloppy mess. But we wanted to set up a little bit. Smells great. Oh, that's hot. There you go. There's my curry beef pie. Thanks for watching.